Welcome to Conversations Live. For more than a decade, we've brought you the best in books, entertainment, celebrity interviews, and current events. When the movers and shakers of the world have something to say to you, they say it to us first. Here's your host, Cyrus Webb.
Welcome back, everyone, to Conversations Live. I'm your host, Cyrus Webb. Glad you all could join us once again. But for our radio audience tuning in here in Mississippi at WYAD 94.1 FM and WYADonline.com, we're glad that you all could be with us. Also tuning in to our friends at iHeartRadio and Amazon Music Podcast. We're glad you all could join us as well. As the new year is beginning, there's also some important deadlines we need to keep in mind this month, especially for those who are looking for health care insurance. The deadline for Healthcare.Gov is fastly approaching, and here to talk to us more about what you all need to know, we're excited to welcome Sharon Graham to our program. Sharon is joining us for the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services. She's going to talk to you guys not only about for those who don't have health care insurance, but also if you already have a plan, why it's important to be able to check out the site to be able to see what may work better for you. Also, if you guys may need some local help, I'm going to let you guys know where you can get that as well. Sharon, thank you so much for the time today. Really appreciate it.
Thank you, Cyrus. Thank you for having me.
Hey, glad to do it. So as I mentioned, people are starting the new year, but there are some deadlines they do need to be aware of. So what are the important dates, Sharon, for them to keep in mind when it comes to enrolling for the 2023 health coverage this year?
That's a great question, Cyrus. The Marketplace Open Enrollment period is ending on January 15th. So that's this Sunday, January 15th. So people who need health insurance have until January 15th to either apply for health insurance at Healthcare.Gov or, if they've applied in prior years, to update their application. But again, the important date is this Sunday, January 15th.
And Sharon, you bring up an interesting point because one thing I've been talking to my audience about here locally is they say, well, I already have a plan. I don't need to check it out. But if someone has bought coverage through Healthcare.Gov in the past, why should they take a look this year?
Well, we know, Cyrus, that every year people's situation changes. Perhaps they've had a change in their family situation or even their income. So we encourage everybody to make sure they go to Healthcare.Gov and compare the plans that are available for them to see if the plan that they currently have is still right for them. And it's also important to know that the plan benefits will sometimes change, as do the premiums and the out-of-pocket costs. So again, it's important that people go to Healthcare.Gov to either apply for health insurance or to update their application to make sure that the health insurance they have is best for their current needs.
Sharon, you mentioned, of course, the premiums. I want to talk a little bit about financial assistance. It's something sometimes we hear about. Has financial assistance been expanded for customers this year on the site?
Yes. In fact, due to a new law that was passed in August, the Inflation Reduction Act, financial help has been expanded and is available to anybody who applies, or for most people, I should say, who apply for health insurance at Healthcare.Gov. We're finding that about 4 out of 5 people can find health insurance for $10 or less a month. So that financial assistance is available to people who go to Healthcare.Gov and apply.
Love that. Last thing I want to talk to you about is for people who may not be as tech savvy or computer savvy, Sharon, can customers find local help in their own communities when it comes to looking for a plan?
Cyrus, I'm really glad you asked that question. So the new law, the Inflation Reduction Act, also provided for additional funds for what we call navigators who are available right there in the community to assist people. And you can find navigators in several ways, actually. Again, you can go to our Healthcare.Gov website and click on the Find Local Help option and find those assisters who are available right in your community. We also have a 1-800 number that's available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And that number is 1-800-318-2596. And you can even find help in up to 200 languages by calling our 1-800 number as well. So again, Healthcare.Gov or 1-800-318-2596 to find help in your community.
Great information as that January 15th deadline is coming up. Again, everyone, Sharon Graham has been our guest, joining us for the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services. Remind you guys about the final deadline for open enrollment at Healthcare.Gov. We will be linking that phone number up for you guys who are joining us on the radio side on our Facebook page. Sharon, thank you so much for sharing the information. Really appreciate it.
Thank you, Cyrus. Continue to have a great day.
Hey, you as well. Thank you. And we thank your audience for tuning in to another great segment of Conversations Live. Until next time, I'm your host, Cyrus Webb, saying as always, enjoy your day, enjoy your life, enjoy your world. Thank you all for choosing Conversations Live. Let's go make today amazing. Take care.